Our dear learners, you're welcome to this session. I'm teacher Katongole Peter. I'm going to be your teacher for mathematics. And today in mathematics, I'm going to teach you about the theme numeracy. And under numeracy, today let's learn about whole numbers. We are going to look at this topic of whole numbers, and under whole numbers, let's learn about place values. Yes, we are learning about place values, but we first of all need to know what are place values. Place values are position names of a digit in a number. Place values are position names of a digit in a number. Let's write that down. Place values are position names of a digit in a number. So let's look at our first example. Let's look at our first example. It says what is the place value of 4 in 8,648? What is the place value of number 4 in 8,648? So we shall write 8,648. So the first thing we need to take note of is, starting from our right hand side, the first place value will always be on our right hand side. On our right hand side, that's where we find our first place value. And our first place value will be the ones place value. Let us spell the word ones. O-N-E-S. Let us spell it once more. O-N-E-S. The word is ones. Let's go to the second one. It is the tens place value. Let us spell the word tens. T-E-N-S. T-E-N-S. The word is tens. Let's go to the next place value, and that is the hundreds place value. Let's spell the word hundreds. H-U-N-D-R-E-D-S. Let's spell it again. H-U-N-D-R-E-D-S. The word is hundreds. Let's look at lastly the position name of number 8, and that is the thousands. Thousands. The thousands place value. Let us spell the word thousands. T-H-O-U-S-A-N-D-S. Once more. T-H-O-U-S-A-N-D-S. The word is thousands. So whenever you're spelling, make sure you pause your screen and spell these words correctly. Is that okay? Then another thing you should take note of is that whenever you're writing the word ones, you write the word one and add letter S. When spelling the word tens, write the word 10 and add letter S. When spelling the word hundreds, write the word 100 and add their letter S. Likewise with thousand, write the word thousand and add their letter S. Now all these words have letter S. So whenever you're writing these place values, make sure you end with the letter S, because these are position names of digits. Let us write our final answer now. Our final answer is the place value of 4 is, the place value of 4 is what? Is tens. Full stop. The place value of 4 is tens. This is the place value they were asking you in this question here. They were asking you, what is the place value of 4 in 8,648? They particularly needed the place value of this number here. That is number 4. So that's why you are stating your answer like this, that the place value of 4 is tens. Let's now go on and look at our second example. Our second example says, find the place value of each digit. Find the place value of each digit in 3,679 using figures. So here we're finding these place values using the words, but for this example we want to use the figures. We want to see the place values of these digits, but this time using the figures. So we shall write 3,679 and we shall look at the first place value on our right hand side. I hope now you know the first place value on our right hand side. Yes, the first place value on our right hand side is the ones place value. So we shall come down with our line like that and say that the first place value here is ones, which we write in words as ones. That is in words. Then we come down to the next one. The place value of number 7 is tens, which in words you write as tens. Then the next place value here is hundreds, which you write in figures like that, and in words it is hundreds. Then you come down the last digit, which is thousands, but in words it is written as thousands. Therefore, that is how to write these place values in figures. Thousands is written like this in figures, hundreds is written like this in figures, tens is written like this in figures, and ones is written like that in figures. Let's look at our next example, and that is example number 3. Represent 3,454 on the abacus. So the first thing we shall do, it is to state the place values. We have the ones place values, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So we shall write those place values right here. Ones, tens, hundreds, and lastly the thousands place value. Then now we shall draw our lines like this. So we shall now come down and write our figures there. The first digit was number 4. It will sit right here under the ones place value. Then number 5 will come and sit under the tens place value. Number 4 will sit under the hundreds place value. And number 3 will sit under the thousands place value. Then after this, we are going to draw our beads. Here we are supposed to draw 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure when you're drawing your beads, the first bead sits on this line, the second bead sits on the first bead, the third bead sits on the second bead, and the fourth bead sits on the third bead. Then let's go to the next one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and lastly 5. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here 1, 2, 3. So whenever you are given to represent numbers on the abacus, take care of the place values. And then also make sure that these digits, you write them under their corresponding place values, arranged properly like that. Then also make sure that these beads don't hang on these lines. Let these beads sit on each other, like the way you see them touching each other. If you leave your beads hanging, I'm assuring you your answer will not be correct. So let's go now and look at an activity right there. Try out this activity and find out how far you've gone with the lesson. We meet again in our next lesson.